Hello, good morning, and welcome back to all of you. My name is Vishal Manocha, owner and director at Networth Immigration Solution. Welcome to our live session. It's 11 a.m. in Canada right now, and as I told you last week, I know the time has changed in India, and right now it's 9:30 p.m. But before we start our session for the today, let me wish all my clients, all my viewers across the world, a very happy and a prosperous Diwali. May your family may this like Diwali celebration lighten up your life, and definitely wishing you all a very uh, new year coming up definitely very soon. Wishing you great wishes for that too. But definitely a very happy Diwali to all of you and your family. Thank you. You have been supporting us throughout many years and throughout 2023. There have been great support from all of you. Thank you all for joining into our live sessions. And definitely today I will not take too much of your time because I know everybody is busy in their Diwali time and their Diwali celebration, especially in India right now. I know it's 9:30 p.m. People will be busy celebrating their Dhanteras today. We do have a Dhanteras today, so also would like to wish all of our clients a very happy Dhanteras also. I know it's a time for everybody to celebrate, to enjoy, to have a good time. This is the biggest festival we have in India, and not just in India, even in Canada right now. Diwali has been celebrated across Canada. There are a lot of celebrations going around, a lot of events going around. Diwali has been celebrated first time by Brampton City this time, where everybody of us are invited, and definitely this is the best time of the year to celebrate, to enjoy, and also definitely motivate ourselves for the coming years and also for the any future endeavors we have. So thank you all of viewers for joining in. Thank you all for your support throughout the years, and wishing you and your family a very happy Diwali. Before we take on to the updates, as I said, there will be not. We'll keep this session short and simple so that I know, as I said, people are busy celebrating their festival. So, but this is still very important for people who are still aspiring to come to Canada on a study permit, on a work permit, or for PR. They are at least have all the updates they need before they plan their journey or before they apply for any category of visa to Canada. So starting up, the most important is there was no express entry update, but yes, there's a very important update. If you already have an express entry profile and you have not been invited yet and your profile is into the pool, if you all of you are advised to log in into your profile, you will see the profile which you have submitted. Few of the section will now show in progress. So basically, IRCC wants you to update couple of sections there. Most of them are like they're asking you to just update the postal code of your education, of your travel, of your stay, and your journey, and where you have been working. Initially, when you created your profile, there was no option for you to create your there was no option for you to create your basically to submit your put in your postal code into your profile, but now they have added that, and your profile need to be in progress. So if it's in progress, you have to complete it and resubmit it into the pool itself. If you are not doing that, then you may not get invitation in the future draws happening because your express entry profile is not complete. So make sure all of you, if you are a client, send all your information we need. We have already contacted all our clients to update that information. You need to send us your postal code, and we need to submit those postal code again into your profile. So make your profile complete. Then only you will have a chance of getting an invitation in any of the next draw. So make sure you are doing that. And if you're not doing that, as I said, your profile will stay incomplete into the pool, and you will not be getting any invitation to apply for any future draws until and unless you complete your profile. So make sure you're completing your profile. That is very important for all of you, that you do keep that in mind. If you're not doing it, you will definitely be in trouble. If definitely the draws happen, and if it was up the draw was out to the level of your pool score, you may still not get your invite because your profile shows incomplete in the system. So make sure you're doing that. Only then it's possible for you to get an invitation in any of the future draw. Other than that, there was no express entry draw in this week. Maybe because obviously IRCC has given maybe giving time for you all guys to definitely update your profile before they have the next draw. So make sure you definitely complete your profile as soon as possible so that if any future draws happen, you are getting an invite for sure. But make sure you complete your express entry profile. Now, the second good news coming up is from Ontario, which is one of its kind news. Never heard about it, but yes, It is all good for the newcomers who have just come to Canada. Either you're a student or a work permit or you're the spousal PR. It's a very good information for you that Ontario is looking to ban employers from requiring Canadian work experience. Now, what does that mean? So now when you apply, if you're in Ontario, you've landed as a permanent resident or as a work permit or a spousal work permit. When you apply for a job, the employer does ask you about your Canadian experience, your education. If you don't have, at least you have a Canadian experience, and then those were the people who were given a priority for them to be hired. But now, because of this change coming up, although it is just the bill has still to be passed, but Ontario is looking to ban employers from requiring Canadian work experience. So if you are a newcomer, uh, as a permanent resident or PR, like citizen, who basically if you are somebody you knew in Canada, definitely they will be benefited by this news. If it goes through, that means you'll have more opportunity to get good jobs. Why this has happened is because definitely Ontario is trying to match their labor force they have to the requirement they have in the industry, so that the people who are coming as a newcomer but they have an experience in that particular field where there is a shortage, at least employers are not rejecting the application on the ground that you don't have Canadian experience or education and you are not being given a priority to get a job. So that is a very welcome news. If that legislation passes through, definitely it will become a law that no employer in Ontario, and this is the first province across Canada who have decided to go do this, to bring this law into place. And if that happens, as I said, definitely it is going to be a very welcome news for all the newcomers, work permit holders, and even for study permit who are coming here who are allowed to work part time. It will be a great, definitely opportunity for you to getting good jobs, and the hurdle will definitely be less now if you are applying as a newcomer. Now, other than that, there were not too many PNP draws also happened in the last 1 week. I think everybody was busy in celebrating Diwali, so there were not too many draws also happened this week. But yes, if you talk about coming in 2024, our minister, the immigration minister, Miller reveals he has revealed some strategies regarding the Canadian immigration system. They're trying to improve the Canadian immigration system, more getting it more focused to the demand they have. Now, I think they have realized since 2025, 2015, in fact, when Express Entry started, there have not been too much changes under Express Entry. So, yes, now they're trying to make changes. They're trying to improve the immigration system we have. Future immigration system definitely is going to focus more on the Canadian needs they have, the requirement they have either in the health sector, in trade sector. We have already seen, in fact, this year category specific draw happening, which was the first time in the history of Express Entry. But you can expect further big changes coming up in 2024. The minister also announced the rule may also impact the post-graduation work permit. There may be changes coming up for that. Maybe it's a good change coming up from rather than 3 years, you may end up getting 5 years of work permit. That is still under discussion, but there are a lot of changes coming up in 2024. So stay tuned for those updates. As soon as we hear more about that update from any of the ministry or the immigration department, definitely we will update that to your we will update into your definitely to all our social media platform, and also we will update that across all the media we have, so that that information is shared with you and the information is received by you on that basis, and you can make your definitely decision on those ground and what you want to do, what exactly the changes will be. That will be revealed very soon, I think, but they are still working on it. By end of this year or maybe beginning of next year, you may expect a lot of immigration changes coming up with the rules. Maybe for express entry, definitely maybe some changes. Study permit application, not expecting too much, but maybe also some changes coming up for your post-graduation work permit. Definitely, that is another thing which was announced recently. So let us wait for the next year, or maybe by end of this year, you will have more update coming up for those two. Now, one of the most important, I think, in the last couple of 2 months, there have been a lot of debate on this topic. A lot of people have given their views, their concerns on this topic. So let me just I know most of you people are already aware, but just to give you another very important update, that trucking have been removed from a trade certification list, which was expected, to be honest, because it was expected that this is going to happen, because getting an AZ license is not actually a trade certification anyhow. I know it was put into a trade certification list, but there was always a concern that it may not work through. My opinion was also the same, that yes, it may not work through, and yes, at the end of the day, it has been removed from the PNP list, from the trade certification list. So your trucking license will not give you a 50 points, 50 points now anymore. So it was not there in place anyhow. There was an announcement made where people thought that they will start getting the 50 points, and there were a lot of debates. I've seen TikTok was filled with the agents, their own reviews, their views on the topic. But yes, I only gave an update in the last month that I had a doubt. Definitely, I had a doubt that is it going to be that easy? Well, if it's going to be that easy, definitely everybody is going to go to get a trucking license to get an extra 50 point, which was a concern I had, that it doesn't sound as easy as it seems. And yes, now the decision has been made. So now they have, after all this, the IRCC have removed trucking license from the trade certification list, which, as I said, was definitely expected. Also, client, this is the time for you to ask your questions. If you have any concerns or doubt, this is the best time to discuss. The session is all about giving you all the updates we have in the last 1 week, and also making sure that you ask your question. If you have any concern, best time to ask your question. Again, before we again go proceed, people who have joined us late, I just want to again wish all of you a very, very happy Diwali, to all of our client and viewers. Thank you for joining in every session, and thank you for trusting us for many years. We have been providing Canadian immigration services from last many years now. I have been doing it back home in India also, so almost 2 decades of experience into this industry, and we have been doing very good. Our success rate has been very great. We have been getting almost more than 97 visa application success rate in all the category of application we do, which is a tremendous job done by our team, our hard work, what we have put in the last many years, that we have achieved that sort of success rate. So if you have any concern regarding any of your immigration need, Networth Immigration Solution is a place for you to visit. We are based in Brampton, Ontario, in Canada, and India. Our office is in Karnal, Haryana. So if you have any doubt about any question or concern, definitely you can contact us, and we will be happy to answer that for you. Wishing you all a very happy Diwali. Also, all the clients who have joined us late, again, just wanted to wish all of you from the team here in Canada and also from India, wishing you all a very happy Diwali. Let me take a question I have from Akash right now. Applying with the dependent together for PG diploma, is there any visa success rate? I'm planning to study together and heard of a master's. Okay, Akash, thanks for asking that question. Yes, we have seen there have been improvement in the visa success rate if you're applying it together. So if you want to go ahead and apply it, yes, definitely you can. It doesn't matter if you're applying for a master's or a PG diploma, but people are getting the approval, so that is more important. So that is definitely what you should look at. So if you want to apply it together, yes, you can apply as of the new rule says. It's actually not a new rule. It all depends on IRCC. It all depends on time to time. To be honest, very Akash. Sometimes they start getting people start getting visas together. Then the government changes, the system changes, the rule changes, or when they know they don't need too much of people, then they stop issuing those visas. So it's all about the time. There have been no official announcement ever been made about this happening. There has been a provision from the day one to apply both the visas together. Now they have started giving visas. It all, as I said, it is depending from time to time that how is that working. But yes, definitely it is something for you to. It's a good question to ask and good information to have. Thank you, Akash, for asking question. If any other further clients have any question or a concern, definitely we are still around, and I'll be happy to answer that for you. Now, giving you an update on a study permit application, especially from India. The good news is the visa success rate is very high. So, if you're somebody who's looking to promote, who's looking to basically get a study permit approved, this is the best time to apply for Canada. People are getting visas, 6 band 2 module 5.5. We have been getting visas every day in the morning. We are getting visas from India office. So this is the best time for you to, if you're looking to study in Canada, best time for you to apply. We have seats available for May 2024. We have seats available for even January 2024. Those are for, we have colleges which are still offering you admission for January 2024. So if you're somebody who is looking to and willing to definitely apply for study permit application, go for it right now. Even you don't need a six band in each, because previously in this year only the rule was changed where under SDS overall six band was only required under SDS. Now even from the other countries and other than India, so the rules have changed. There have been more English tests have been added for the SDS qualification. So definitely that makes it worth for you to definitely give it a try. Best time to get into a good colleges, good university, and complete your education in Canada. So that was it for this week. As I said in the beginning of the session, that this session is going to be small. The whole idea of coming into this, having this live session today, was definitely wishing all our clients across the world, in India and Canada, a very happy Diwali and a happy Dhanteras to all of you who have just joined in. Definitely best time of the year. The celebrations are around, the people are in the celebration mood, so that's why we are not going to take too much of your time today. We will be live back next Friday at the same time. Have a great weekend. We are based in Brampton, Ontario. We have an office in Canal in Haryana. If you need any of your immigration services, we are there and happy to answer. Definitely, we are around, and you can ask your question and visit us whenever you want. But right now, let us have this weekend as a celebration weekend for all of us. After I think many years, Diwali has come over the weekend, so which is a great time, definitely in Canada, because we only get time over the weekend to celebrate all our events. The good thing for us is definitely that that we have been getting, we are getting close, we are into that time, and we are into the celebration mode. So thank you all for joining in. I'll just take Priya the last question before I go. Any scholarships available, Priya? Yes, there are scholarships available if you're looking to study in Canada. Scholarships do have, but you have to apply well advanced, well in time if you're looking to apply for scholarship. Usually scholarships are available for the universities, and they have specific programs which give them a scholarship. So you have to keep an eye on what university and colleges you are applying for. Not all of them offer a scholarship, but definitely there are scholarship options available for you. So that's it for this show. We will see you all next Friday. Have a great weekend. Have a great Diwali. Have a prosperous Diwali. All of you across the world, and we will see you next Friday, 11 a.m. Till then, goodbye and have a good week ahead. Thank you.